So first of all, this is a very confusing system. Everything is tied to the item. So when it says this item's rank 5, it means that item's rank 5. If I put this other piece on, okay, it's going to say, do you want it to transfer or not transfer? If I hit don't transfer, that item is still the same item, and now I have a really crappy one equipped. If I re-equip it, it's not going to ask me to transfer anything because this thing doesn't have anything to transfer. If I go to equip it again, I can now transfer the increased rank in socket gem to that item, but it's not a legendary, right? So what does that mean? Well, we got to be careful with that because what we also want to transfer is the awakening status as well. So what happens if we transfer an awakening status to something that is not an awakening item? Let's transfer that. Okay, well, the awakening stays on this item, you'll notice. However, the other rank 5 stays on there. So if I then go and re-equip this, I can transfer the increased rank in gem socket right back to it. AKA, the game will not put you in a position where it is possible to upgrade something you're excited to buy and be punished for it. Stop worrying about it. You can't do it. Okay, don't worry about it. Same thing. Let's say you have these gems and you want your normal gems. You're like, should I upgrade the gems or whatever? Stop worrying about it. Always upgrade it. Yes. Okay, you want to upgrade it. Now, there is a change in this equation when we talk about essencing and extracting passives. So if you have an item and the item has a passive you want, your skeletal champions are replaced with skeleton archers. I want this passive, okay? However, if I go to the essence transfer person, which can be found in West March, located here just below the gym person, if you go here and talk about this, and I go to extract, and I look at it, I can't extract it. Why? Because I'm wearing it. So if I unequip it, then extract it, I have to delete that legendary item in order to have this trait be it where I can inherit it. Inherit, what's that? It's what I just showed you, where you can change it to any of the previous things you've had. Think of it sort of like colors in your color palette. You're adding in a new color palette and you can then repaint that item, that color anytime you want. But that item is still that item. And if you want to then take that color's original paint job that you didn't have in that color palette before, let's say it's green and you didn't have green yet, you would have to destroy the item in order to get green for any of the other items. But that item's gone, but you can have green forever. It's the same thing. If I wanted to use Skeletal Archer, I could destroy this helmet, but this is my best helmet. So what's that mean for stats? That means what you want to do is you constantly have your library of all of the legendaries that you have inherited and extracted +1. What's the +1? It's your most recent item. And your most recent item may be one like this, where it has something you haven't extracted yet, and you have to wait till you replace this and then extract it. Why do you think I have no other legendaries in my inventory? It's because once it's done, and it's a worse stat than the new one, I just extract its power and add it to my armory. Now, why am I not having this one be overridden with a different one? If I override it, I can't really extract that power from it. Now, can I? It's gone. I've overwritten it before I inherited the stat. So do not go here and overwrite. Like if I go like this, go Essence Trevor and inherit this to something else, it's going to be gone. I'm not going to be able to steal that inheritance when I inherit something else. Okay, so that is the one thing you have to be careful out. And do not inherit something that is your best piece of gear. If I go here and I'm like, oh, I must, in order to be able to extract this, I'm going to have to unequip it. If I unequip this, I do not have a better helmet than this one to replace it with. I'm going to have to wait till I get a legendary helmet drop again. So that's the only way that you can mess this up. These gems, these rank 10 gems can be moved with anything. These gems can be moved anywhere. You can upgrade them at any time. It's not a problem. These item ranks, you can upgrade at any time, but don't forget that when you have the item and you get a new, better legendary item, make sure that you transfer. If you are like, okay, let me wear this different helmet, and you don't transfer, and you have this, and then you inherit, crunch, extract that one, you're going to delete everything with it. So that's the one thing you want to be careful about, and that's the only way you can really hurt yourself. So keep, like this one here, right? This is another example. I don't have Dark Curse duration increase yet. I want to extract that one, but I have to wait till I get another better legendary shoulder to replace that, then and take all the rank, put on the new one, and then extract this one once it's just down to the base version of what it used to be. Clear as mud. We all understand that. I wanted to get that out there. Hopefully it answers some of the questions. Start your upgrading process, do all of that. If you're thinking about, oh, well, then what about gems? Gems are something different entirely. You can waste a lot of resources on this. I'm gonna have a separate video for gems, which is probably gonna be the next video I'm gonna talk about. I've done a lot of crunching into this and working on, look, I got 900 residents. I messed around a lot with the gems and the pay to win and all that too. So hit subscribe and hit the bell to be notified that that video will be coming out soon. Hopefully this helps somebody. Love y'all. See you on the next video.